go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, put in your comments. Thank you. Welcome to another NFL Yahoo Fantasy Draft. It's the NFL season, the preseasons are done, and fantasy drafts are heating up. So we're going to do a 10-team full PPR Yahoo Fantasy draft, and I'm getting the number 1 overall pick, and I'm excited to be on here doing the number 1 overall pick for the NFL 2025-2026 season draft. Which means, am I going to pick Bijan Robinson of the Atlanta Falcons? Am I going to pick Jahmyr Gibbs of Detroit? Am I going to pick Jamarrchase of Cincinnati Bengals? Or Saquon Barkley of the Philadelphia Eagles? Or Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings? I can tell you for free right now, I'm not picking Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings. I don't like the fact that he's on the injury report even before the season starts. That's me. So who am I going to pick for the number 1 overall pick? Full PPR 1 point per reception. Full PPR 10 teams. That means it's going to be star loaded more than your regular 12 team. So let's get right into it. Let's get right into the draft. Number 1 overall pick. Who am I going to pick? Let's find out. Ooh, let's get ready to rumble. I'm glad I got a number 1 overall pick, which means I get to decide who goes number 1 in this draft. You know, ADP right now, you got Jamarrchase, you got Bijan Robinson, you got Saquon Barkley, you got Jahmyr Gibbs. Christian McCaffrey, some people could go number 1. I'll put him there out of respect for the incredible things that Christian McCaffrey has done in fantasy football. I'm going to be the number 1 pick, and then I'm going to pick 19 picks after that. So I got to keep that in mind and get the best player. I think it's got fantasy. It's got to be a wide receiver number 1 overall or running back number 1 overall. Who do I think that is? In about 90 seconds, we're going to find out. Well, now I got 30 seconds to make my pick. I'm going to take my good old time a little bit. I know exactly who I want to draft. I know who's going to be my number 1 overall this season. It's a full point PPR league, and I know just the player that I think is going to be as reliable as they get. I'm going to take my time. It's about 6 more seconds, and number 1 overall is going to be Jamarrchase of the Cincinnati Bengals. I went with Jamarrchase on the volatility of running backs. Yes, anybody can get injured in football, but I like a wide receiver here, full point PPR. Cincinnati Bengals have a horrible defense, so I think he's going to do very similar to how he did last year. And let's take a minute to see what he did last year. 1,700 yards receiving, 17 receiving touchdowns, and 32 rush yards. That doesn't really matter much, right? But even if you go at his projections of 108 receptions, 1367 receiving yards, and about 9 touchdowns, that could still give you wide receiver number 1. The upside, they are behind in a lot of games. Their defense sucks, and you got to throw the ball to Jamarrchase, and you know he's going to go up and get it. He gets the season like last year, and he's a great number 1 overall pick, considering I wouldn't want to go with the volatility of injuries at running back positions. I love my pick, got my wide receiver 1. Now we're going to dive into getting ready for the draft. Let's go back and see how other people in this league thought about players. Bijan Robinson, number 2, Saquon Barkley, number 3, Jahmyr Gibbs, number 4. 3 running backs in a row. I like all those picks as well, except Saquon Barkley, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Bijan Robinson. You got CD Lamb 5. I can't hate that. Justin Jefferson dealing with an injury 6. You got Christian McCaffrey 7. Nico Collins 8. Kind of what you would expect in those top drafts. I got my wide receiver number 1. What am I targeting right now? I'm going back to the players that I absolutely love. I love Jonathan Taylor this season. He's not Anthony Richardson, vulturing touchdowns. Daniel Jones can get some, but he's not Jonathan Taylor. I love Bucky Irvin. I love A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown is going to go up and go get it. Got over 1,000 yards last year with 7 receiving touchdowns on only 67 receptions. A.J. Brown is a beast. So I would love A.J. Brown as my wide receiver number 1 as well. You got Brock Bowers, Trey McBride as options here. Ooh, I got a lot of options here that I really, really like. Kyren Williams, he got paid. That's another incredible option. Over 1,200, close to 1,300 yards last year on the team. I love my options. Is it a slam dunk or what? On here, I'm gonna take a player that had over 1,000 rushing yards last year. Is gonna be the running back one. Got 8 rushing touchdowns, 392 receiving yards last year on the ground, catching the ball as well. Tampa Bay #1 starting running back this year. Burke Irvin is gonna be my running back one. I love it. Now I gotta draft again. Somebody took Josh Jacobs, and Jonathan Taylor. That leaves me with a tight end one, Brock Bowers, Trey McBride, or AJ Brown. Ooh. Or AJ Brown is wide receiver one material. I got AJ Brown. I love it. AJ Brown. I got Jamarrchase, and I got Bucky Irvin. It's over for everybody in this league. That's it. Shut down. It's like, love it. Absolutely love it. Wait for the next round. I would have loved to get either Brock Bowers, Trey McBride, or Kyron Williams. That's not going to happen because nobody's going to let them come back to me on here. It's too much. I love Garrett Wilson if he falls to me in the 4th round. And I'm going to be able to pick 2 players. When this comes back to me, I'll be picking 2 players in a row throughout this draft for having the #1 overall pick and the snake style drafted. So let's see. I love Garrett Wilson. I like Marvin Harrison Jr. He had 885 receiving yards last year with 8 receiving touchdowns. I think he can do better than that. He was a top #4 overall pick last year for a reason. There's absolutely a good reason for that. Now I also gotta be looking at quarterbacks. If I can get one of the elite quarterbacks here, that would be great. Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Justin Fields, Justin Herbert, Jared Goff. Those are my options. I don't want Brock Purdy. I don't know if he can actually throw the ball without elite receivers. We'll find out. This season will be a good time to find out. All the elite quarterbacks are gone. Jalen Hurts. So the quarterbacks, people are actually really stretching out to go get quarterbacks. I want to keep that in mind. People are going down there to get quarterbacks. But if that means I get Garrett Wilson for the New York Jets or Marvin Harrison Jr., you guys can go get all the quarterbacks. And I'll just sit pretty. Oof. I missed out on Joe Burrow. I missed out on Marvin Harrison Jr. I missed out on Garrett Wilson. What the heck just happened here? You know what? You guys sleeping on Patrick Mahomes. I'm coming in with Patrick Mahomes. I love it. Give me Patrick Mahomes. I want the smoke of Patrick Mahomes. Let's go. So, Tyreek Hill. There's Davante Adams, New York Rams, LA Rams. I love Davante Adams' value here. You know what? I'm going to go with Tyreek Hill. He's going to get a 200-yard game, and it's over. You think Tyreek Hill is done? We're going to find out. Maybe not a great year. He had 959 receiving yards last year with 6 receiving touchdowns. I love the value here. Getting him in the 5th round for Tyreek Hill on my flex, a player that can literally run away from teams. Let's say Tua stays healthy. As long as Tua is healthy, Tyreek Hill is gonna ball for me. Oh, what a draft I'm absolutely having. Jamarrchase, AJ Brown, Tyreek Hill, Bucky Irvin at my running back, and I got Patrick Mahomes. 3 touchdowns per game this year, Patrick Mahomes. It's slice out. I love it. Now I want my second running back. I can get the tight ends I want. There's 6 picks until I pick twice. I got TJ Hawkinson. I love that. Tucker Kraft, load up Travis Kelce and Mahomes. You know how that rolls. That would be straight fire in this draft. Gonna keep an eye on that. So let's check the running backs. Any value here? Ooh! I even get Isaiah Pacheco. Just the second running back I need. Isaiah Pacheco. Somebody is gonna snake Isaiah Pacheco from me. I can totally feel it. I see it coming. I see it coming. Don't happen. I gotta get, even if I can get, I don't want DeAndre Swift. Nope. I would take Tyron Tracy. I think is really good. I would also take Aaron Jones Sr. as well. No Caleb Johnson here. I don't want any of those uncertain players. If I get one more of these running backs, I get Isaiah Pacheco. You guys serious? You serious right now? I can get Pacheco and I can get DK Metcalf and I can get Calvin Ridley. I get Isaiah Pacheco. I love it. But even Isaiah Pacheco, oh, I can even get Travis Kelce here. But just so I mess with you guys, I'm gonna get TJ Hawkinson. Gonna get TJ Hawkinson and see if you guys allow me to get Travis Kelce. What if you let me get the Kansas City Chiefs, Isaiah Pacheco, Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce? What a life. And then I even have TJ Hawkinson. And if you let me as well, I go into running backs. No, they're not going to let me get Tyron Tracy Jr. of the New York Giants or Aaron Jones Sr. of Minnesota. I would settle for J.K. Dobbins or Ja'Cory Cross-Kemerritt, having too many shares of him right now in too many leagues. Jalen Warren will be a good option as a backup if anything happens to Caleb Johnson. He could even get more of the work in Pittsburgh. I want Travis Kelce. I don't think it goes all the way down to me, but you know, a brother can wish. I love Rome Odunze this year. We know Chris Olave is good. I don't want no part of watching the New Orleans Saints and Spencer Rattler throwing the ball. I would rather take Alvin Kamara, someone not throwing the ball at the hand of the ball, than watching Spencer Rattler needs to get the ball to a player you want. Emeka Egbuka, that could be a good one with Jalen McMillan out for about 9 weeks. He's going to get a good run behind Mike Evans and Chris Godwin in that Tampa Bay offense as well. Jacoby Myers for Las Vegas, Rashee Rice, if you want to take the chance with the suspension. I don't like that too much, but yeah, you know, Evan Ingram, Matthew Golden, you know, we'll see. Oh, 3 picks is on 3 more picks, and I can get Tyron Tracy or Aaron Jones Jr. Oh, 2 more picks, so close. Someone went and got Emeka Egbuka. If you give me Tyron Tracy Jr. or Aaron Jones, now my running back room is elite. My wide receiver is elite. And I can also get... Okay, no, I think Travis Kelce is gone. Oh, they took... Oh, Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is gone. But at least I get Aaron Jones Sr. with over 1,000 rushing last year and 400 receiving, 7 total touchdowns. I like my chances if he stays healthy. I love it. Let's now go to... So, my next, this Rashee Rice, is Jacoby Myers. Do I go to tight end? And in case Hawkinson is not too healthy, I don't get Travis Kelce. There's Evan Ingram, David Njoku with 5 receiving touchdowns last year, but I'll go with Jake Ferguson. I like Jake Ferguson. I want to share that Dallas offense. So I like Jake Ferguson here. Tyler Warren could have been an option, or Dalton Kincaid. We're good. Now the tight end position is even strong. Wide receiver strong, tight end strong, and an underrated Patrick Mahomes. What a team this is lining up to be right now. I love it. I love it. Now let's go for all the players. For depth, I want a wide receiver, I want another running back, a quarterback, and then the most high upside players after that. All three high upside players after that. So let's see. Quarterback, we already know the players we want for quarterback outside of Mahomes right now. If I get Dak Prescott, Kyler Murray, Justin Fields, Justin Herbert, and Jared Goff, I would love that. For wide receivers, we're looking for high upside wide receiver. I still like Rashid Shaheed. Michael Pittman could be a good option. I could take a shot at Cooper Kupp as well. Keenan Allen, I don't like that situation with Keenan Allen. Marvin Mims Jr., like a young player with an increasing role on his team. Love it. Running backs, J.K. Dobbins will be one that I want a chance at. Zach Charbonnet, in case anything happens to Kenneth Walker for the Seattle Seahawks. I like that. Jaden Blue for Dallas. Trey Benson for Arizona, or get a handcuff for my players. Jordan Mason is gone, so that's not good. For Aaron Jones, Isaiah Pacheco, and Burke Irvin. So Sean Tucker could be what we do here. Who is the backup running back for the Kansas City Chiefs? So it's my turn, and I got my players all lined up. I can get J.K. Dobbins next to Bo Nix. That seems like a no-brainer. I know he's an injury risk, but I love it. Or Zach Charbonnet, J.K. Dobbins, Zach Charbonnet. Zach Charbonnet or J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins, Zach Charbonnet. I'll take Zach Charbonnet. Younger player with a chance to injury step up. I like that. I like Zach Charbonnet. For quarterback, you're giving me Justin Fields or, is there Dak Prescott? Yeah, no Dak Prescott. So Justin Herbert or Justin Fields. I'll take Justin Herbert here. Second year in the Jim Harbaugh offense, bigger role. Has a chance here to even play bigger this year. You rely more on his arms, but you know he can throw the ball. You know he can. He's got a rocket of an arm. So we got 16 more picks till I pick high upside players. So this is an interesting role. I got my 2 quarterbacks. That's it. I'm not going for a quarterback anymore. Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Zach Charbonnet, Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones could play in the flex position. In some weeks, I got Jake Ferguson there as well. So I need a wide receiver. I got 3 excellent wide receivers with no depth at all. So I need depth in wide receiver. Marvin Mims, Romeo Dobbs, maybe I get Leggett. Not really. I like Pierce. Who are the players that can break out this year? Roy Franklin, and one for me. Jalen Coker had a fantastic end of the year for Carolina. Taking a look at how he can actually become better. Cam Scatterbo is gone from the New York Giants. Cam Scatterbo. Scatterbo. Dalton Kincaid, Cooper Kupp is gone. I got Rashid Shaheed. Oof. Having any part of New Orleans is so scary. Oof. I'll take Christian Kirk. Taking over Stephon Diggs' role. Rashad Bateman, last year, 756, had a great role. Rashad Bateman had 9 receiving touchdowns last year. Don't sleep on that, people. Don't sleep on that. Chris Godwin, PUP, Daniel Mooney. I would love to. I want a share of Baltimore. Now I want the best player available that I really like. Shaheed, Jared Goff, not an option. JJ McCarthy, not an option. Austin Eckler. That brings me, I still get Christian Kirk. I like that. Strengthen that wide receiver depth. And I need one more running back, at least one more running back, and then the best player available. Depth at running back. Do I have protect any other positions? Oh, Javonte Williams. No. Ramondre Stevenson. No. Jerome Ford, no. Rashad, no. Austin Eckler, maybe. Ray Davis, Buffalo, maybe if James Cook struggles entering into this in Trey Benson. I like that. Tyler Algier, no. Nick Chubb, I want a share of Nick Chubb. Who knows? They say he doesn't look good. Nick Chubb, ish, kind of feels very disheartening to think of Nick Chubb as not ready. Or Chris Rodriguez Jr., that would be an option. Got my last 2 picks coming up in quick succession in 6 picks. Let's review my team here quickly before the end. Patrick Mahomes is my quarterback. In about the 6th round or so, got Jamarrchase and AJ Brown. Tyreek Hill in my flex. Bucky Irvin and Isaiah Pacheco. TJ Hawkinson and Jake Ferguson in tight end. Aaron Jones Sr. as my flex. I call him a flex running back. And for depth, Zach Charbonnet, Justin Herbert, Rashad Bateman, and Christian Kirk. Let's get back to finishing up the last 2 players for the drafts. We're looking for depth here. I'm not picking a kicker. I'm not picking defense. So I go for high upside, low risk, kick them out of the team and get kickers depending on how the season starts. So who are my shoot for the stars young player? Luther Borden, maybe. Not really convinced. Cam Ward. Yes, I'm going to get Cam Ward here. High upside player. Sean Tucker also. High upside player. T. Johnson, Elika Yomano. Who are the young Keaton Mitchell? I'm gonna get Keaton Mitchell here because I think he can just flat out run. He's not gonna make much of a difference, but he can fly. So I go in here. I'm gonna get Cam Ward as, who knows if the number 1 pick is the Jaden Daniels this year. Do you want to miss out on that? Not me. And then I'll get Jalen Coker here, breaking out 472 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns last year. Fantastic. Could he make the next step? I think he could. Keaton Mitchell, but here I'm going to take Chris Rodriguez. If you're going to probably be the starter, let's give you a chance ahead of Merritt. Or JCM, or Bill, as he loves being called, the rookie in Washington. So team is done. We're just going to review our team here. We're going to be done with the draft. Quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. Well, let's start with how we actually picked these teams. Jamarrchase in the 1st round. That's my wide receiver 1. Number 1 overall pick. I love it. Bucky Irvin, my number 20 overall pick. But Bucky Irvin, my running back 1. And then I got AJ Brown right after that. And then come back around, I get Tyreek Hill. Then I get Patrick Mahomes. I get Isaiah Pacheco, TJ Hawkinson, Aaron Jones Jr., Jake Ferguson, Zach Charbonnet, Justin Herbert, Rashad Bateman, Christian Kirk, Cam Ward. What a team. You know, this team is absolutely incredible right here. There we go. So that would be the end of this mock draft 10-team PPR 1 point per reception draft with the number 1 overall pick. And our number 1 overall pick goes with Jamarrchase. Jamarrchase. Can he get to 2,000 receiving yards? Can Jamarrchase get 2,000 receiving yards? Anyway, that's a mock draft here. The NFL is coming up soon. For all that play fantasy, enjoy it. Great times. Peace.